Attention, attention, attention. This is team number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo. Attention, everyone. This is the Townet A of the day. If you're around and would like to check in, please come in with your call sign phonetically. Reminder to all that the net is being recorded for training purposes. You may begin.
Route Tanya, number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Tanya, number 4, Lima Echo India.
Okay, more check-in, 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 check-in. Please come now.
Unit number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Unit number 3, Quebec Alpha India. Unit number 2, Delta November Golf.
Okay, we got more people. Anyone else? Anyone else? Check in, check in, check in. Please come now. Townet A, Townet A, Townet A of the day. Check in, check in, check in, check in, check in, check in. It is now 1 p.m. sharp. This is the Townet A official call out. Call out, Lay. Remember, call out for check-ins. Okay, anyone else? Okay, let's begin. Today's topic. Wow, how can we not talk about that? In Tinyat Palace, I just posted a link to a drama series, The Legend of Ju Xin. That one is a very fun classic, which I always recommend people to watch because it really kind of gives you an idea of like what a disciple should be. Because I figured that a lot of those people who don't have any idea about like this, master disciple thing, they don't realize that what a disciple is. They think that they are joining a club or a class or something, right? Like you're a student and you're just here to learn. But yeah, learning it's good, but there's more to it. And also the mindset of like how a disciple should be. You can actually watch that drama and see a lot of examples. Um, so yeah, it kind of I don't know. Like when I was seeing that Tinmo talking today, he said he was being put under public pressure to learn because he have to like post in Tinyat Palace. I was like, what? We're not in public. We're in our own community. How is that a public thing? Right? Like you're learning within the community. It's not like we're live streaming on YouTube and then everyone see you. You're not under any public viewing. No, it's just like that few people around, right? That's all it is. And the elder brothers sisters are supposed to teach these newbies who just came in. So if you watch the drama, it shows you, like, yeah, you got a master, you enter the sect, but who is teaching you? Like, it's not the master teaching you right away. Is the people before you, like your senior brother and sister in the lineage, because those are like, you're just learning some basic stuff, right? Like, you don't need the master to teach you that. So it's supposed to be the senior going down to teach the newbies. And then later, when they're like kind of matured, okay, now the master's like, okay, I'll teach you something, get you started. So yeah, that's like when you are okay, you know, you have a foundation, then the master come teach you stuff. It's supposed to be like that. So no one should feel that, you know, just talking in the big room is like, oh, I'm under pressure, so many people watching me, right? Like crazy shit. You enter that community and you don't want to be talking to anyone but just me. Well, I'm charging you over $1,000 for private lesson, you know, like, you want private lesson? Yeah, like, buy private lesson. You know, my Zoom online is like $200 for an hour. So you can buy that hour and try that out. Huh? I mean, look, you want private lesson, right? Like, how crazy is that? Uh, so, yeah, getting the mindset straight is really important. What is a disciple? You should always ask yourself and see if you can answer that. Let's go. Tier number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. What is a disciple? A disciple is anyone that is willing to learn, to accept teachings and apply the teachings from our Shajuan and teach the others below. You have certain things that you have to effect. You have to not only be willing to learn everything that you can, but also teach the others what you know so that you can reinforce the understanding that you already have in mind, and also to help others understand and get to your level, and so you can continue to learn as well. So you're not above, you're not below, but you're definitely being guided and answering to Shajuan and also to uppers as well. So if you're at Tinyet stage or maybe the Samla stage, and you have one of your uppers that say something to you, you know, don't feel like, oh, that's just so and so over there talking to me. I don't have to answer. I'm only gonna talk to Shajuan, and maybe not even then. I might just hide over here back in the background until somebody drags me out of the corner. Wrong. That's a bad idea. It's not going to be very helpful for you in this environment, because you really need to engage at all stages. And there was a time when I first got here, when I was a newbie, the disciples were not all that helpful. They were kind of in their own little world. They were, you know, uppers, tinting, whatever, really high up there. And you didn't have time to meet. They didn't talk to me that much. I mean, there's a few, you know, and then I was kind of half in the bag trying to figure out what was going on. And then when they did talk to me, I was trying to understand. So anything that you can do, anything that you can even say to, hey, interact, I need to understand this better, is a good thing. Or I don't understand this at all. That's a good thing. It's better than not saying anything at all. So yeah, ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha.
Well, not exactly. I'm just talking about disciple in general, right? So being a disciple, your relationship is with the master and the sect. Two things, right? So one is you are the disciple of the master and you're also a member of the sect. So if the master has other disciples, you come in, then you become like the younger brother or sister. The other ones are your elder brother or sister, and you all follow. The word is follow. You follow your master. Okay? It doesn't have to be learning, but you follow. And as you follow, you will learn stuff. It's like if your master is a master that perform music, right? Yeah, like you follow him around, he may not be teaching you, but you see, like, oh, eventually you get to be exposed to all kinds of work he do, and then he will like tell you, okay, carry this for me. Today you'll do this, and later you'll do that, and eventually you kind of get a role, right? Like get something to do, and you eventually build up. Like today, the master let you hold the instrument, right? Tomorrow, the master let you do this, and then maybe after a month, you start to learn how to clean the instrument, and then maybe after a while, your master decided to teach you a few notes, and you start playing, and eventually, after a few years, you become like the master because you're following. You're not here to join a class to learn. Like it's not like there's a curriculum. You are here to follow that master. And when you are impressive, the master wants to pass on things to you because he see you have potential in learning. But the most important thing is you enter the sect, your mindset is like, I want to follow him because I want to become like that. That is like a direction. So let's go. Teacher number 4, Lima Echo India.
Team number 4, Lima Echo India. Yes, I don't. Yeah, a lot of people they don't get it. Like they come in and they think this is like I learned this, and this. It's like a course, and which it really isn't. Like it's a lifetime thing. Like you can't like buy this anywhere else. Like you can. It's based on morely on relationship. Of course, like you gotta like contribute to the lineage and all that. But overall, like like you can't be like oh, this is I'm shy or something like that. I only want to talk one like like this is online. This is like a kind of like a community. So it wouldn't be fair if one person get like a one-to-one teaching while the rest is like they could be looking at the teaching and then benefit off of it. So yeah, I would say yeah, people need to like really really understand what this is. And the thing is like well, like Sajal, like, well, he teach everybody, so just single out just one person, like it's yeah, it'll be like I don't know, like it would. I just feel like it wouldn't be fair. And then yeah, and people shouldn't have to think like, oh, I don't feel comfortable in public because no, it's really not. And everybody like follow that rule, like everybody talk in Tinyat Palace, Samlaw Palace, etc. Like yeah, I don't think there should be any exception to that. But yeah, Tinyat number 4, Lima Echo India.
Yeah. So in the lineage, there are 3 Sajon. Okay, in case anyone don't know, there are 3 Sajon. Sajon in Cantonese is Si Jun. This term actually will appear in some drama. Like I have heard it a lot of the times already in the dramas. And what is a Sajon compared to like normal, like people would call a sifu or something, right? Sifu is like you can have many sifu, okay? You can have many. It's like there's 2 kind of sifu. When I call myself a sifu in public, right? Ji sifu, that kind of sifu is like a teacher that is like a professional in something. He knows a lot of stuff. He's professional. So you call me Ji sifu, I have no relationship with you. I am a professional in what I'm doing, and you can find me to do stuff. It can be like the repair guy that come to repair your modem or TV. They can be a sifu as well. You know, in Cantonese, we call them like, oh, the TV sifu, or even like if you drive a taxi, you'll be like a taxi sifu, right? It's like a professional who knows a lot in that field, right? That's a sifu. The other type of sifu is like you have a relationship with, and they act like your father. Okay, so that's like you enter a sect. You say, I want to be your disciple, right? If the master accepts you, you become the sifu. Like that person become your sifu. But a sazuan is a different si jun is a different title. It means that they are in charge, and like they're kind of like the one that is in charge of the whole system. That will be the jun. Jun is like the highest one in charge. So if we have like a bigger group, for example, like 300 people, right? We might have like maybe 30 masters that is trained enough to teach. So they become the sifu, but there's always the three sazuan on top leading the whole team. Okay, so Kim Sazuan is number one. She is one of the sazuan. Okay, number one. I am number two, and Be is number three. We have different roles. I am the chief of teachings, so I deal with teaching people. Right? Kim Sazuan deals with the what's coming into the lineage. She deals with the connection with our source, and Be is the chief of management with the human side. So she look at the disciples, the human things, and if there's anything that needs to be addressed, she will like talk to me about it. And okay, this disciple, need to be kicked, or this disciple need a teaching, something like that, right? Human side of things, she deal with it. Sometimes it's even like legal issues or threats or things like that. So we have different roles, and if I have to go private one-to-one teaching this disciple, that disciple, well, wow, how can I deal with it? I only have like that many hours a day. Let's go. Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Tenure at number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Good day to Sergeant Dijon. Good day to my seniors and my juniors. Yeah, definitely my thoughts on the situation that transpired today. I think it's a really big level of miscommunication on Moo's part. I don't think he understands the culture. Like most Westerners, most Western people have this perspective, especially who have no type of relation with the Asian or with Asian community outside of what they see on social media or television. They don't really understand the disciple and master relationship. They don't really have a concept of it, and I think I coming in didn't really have a concept of it. But what I had that worked in my favor is I had a lot of mentors in my life who gave me some good, some bad advice, some good teachings, some bad teachings. So I was definitely always open for guidance. And also, I think what really helped me to be on that path is having a background in martial arts, because once you start martial arts from a young age, you're taught in a very disciplined, structured type of way. And you kind of carry that over into other aspects of your life. Most people, from what I've seen, don't really have a concept of that, especially in Western culture. And I saw this quote about most of the Taoist masters or Asian masters that don't really like to teach Westerners. I think I came across this quote when I was checking out some stuff from Bruce Lee like years ago. They don't really like to teach Westerners because of the cultural differences, that they don't know how to submit. Submit is not necessarily the correct word. I know there's a Chinese word because I heard it, but it's allowing yourself to be led and trusting that this person is going to lead you, and this person is trusting you to learn and follow. And most Westerners have a mindset that coming into lineage or any type of Asian cultural thing like this, whether it's religion or martial arts, it's a service, I'm paying, blah, blah, blah. And I think the capitalistic mindset really robs them from the actual true relationship of what it is. Because, like Sergeant said, well, he said it when I know coming, or probably like a couple of months when I know came in. This is not something where you can pay your way to go up, or something along those lines, from what I could remember. Can't remember the exact quote of what he said, but I remember how it made me feel, and I felt like yeah, that makes sense because if somebody could have paid away to spiritual enlightenment, they would, which they do all the time in different religions like Catholicism. The history of Catholicism is littered with popes who have paid their way to the top. And looking at how most structures are organized, most religions are basically governments because they started off as governments first. So it's definitely a harsh learning curve for people who don't necessarily have a prerequisite on the culture or having some form of leader or guidance or even trust in the process. I mean, I guess to some degree, all go through that. Trusting the process, trusting the people that are guiding us, and everything takes time, I suppose. But this is Tiny number 2, Charlie Hotel, trying to play golf.
Well, that leads me to recall when Tin Wing comes in. She is not like from any of that Asian culture, like those Chinese disciple thing. No, she don't know anything about it. Right? The only difference is you believe the master. So you come in and you're like, I'm opening myself up to learn instead of trying to get things work the way I want it to be. I'll work my way to whatever they are doing. It's like the difference is you want to go in there and make it easy for yourself, or you want to like try your best to do what they are doing to submit yourself. The mindset is different, then the result is different. You don't need any background. Like, please don't bring in a like some kind of old background here. I can tell you that it's going to be a disaster. Even you have other places that might have like a disciple master relationship, you don't bring that shit over here. I don't do the same thing as they do, right? You're here. I expect you to empty your cup, and then you know what I am like. Then you start building up, from there, from zero. So that's how you should be learning. It doesn't matter if you have or have not been exposed to these kind of things, because it really doesn't matter. I'm like really happy if you don't have anything. But it seems like, people are bringing in a lot of their other religious view into here, maybe. Like, when Tinmo was talking about the heaven, obviously he have like a view like kind of JC at the back, and then you're not like dumping it out, and you just want to carry that over and see how we explain that. So, like, oh yeah, it's like how do you tell us explain the Christian stuff? I mean, like, what does that have to do with us? Why are you bringing that in? Like, you are not humble from step number one, and that's why there's such a big obstacle. It's not about your background. It's not about do you know, because you don't have to know. When you come in here, I give you everything you need. Why do you need to bring something in? Like, you have no requirement. Like, you don't need to know anything. And Teen Wing is a good example because she don't have any background in this stuff. So yeah, tier number 2, Kilo Alpha India.
Team number 2, Kilo Alpha India. I'd like to greet everybody in the net and such on Kita. I think the lesson I'm getting is the most important part is not to or is to build up a relationship with with you, Satan, as a disciple. So we need to like we're coming here to learn. We need to follow, like as you are saying, we need to have the idea of following as the disciple. I mean, that kind of background, I did see it in maybe in some other martial art that we used to watch, like the relationship. But now, what I'm thinking now, we are staying uh, uh, very far to each other. Now it's very, very, very hard to keep in contact constantly as we are doing right now. Like it's only once during the day, maybe on net and everything. But I'm maybe most of the time I'm driving. I'm not always in the phone, so it's only maybe on my spare time. Then I go and check up on the net and then come back again to the. So it's very, very hard because of the distance. Because now we are using technology. We are not in the same space where we can like always be in contact. Because I do see maybe in schools, in martial arts schools, when the disciples are in there, they are always following the master around wherever he goes, and then that's how they know him very well. And they are very close. I'm not saying that it's not possible here on on our side. It is possible to be on a constant, but now due to maybe some certain activities like work and all that kind of stuff, that might also influence that sort of relationship and and communication over the net and in person. It's more there's a very, very big difference in that, but I think it might work. Tenet number 2, Kilo Alpha India, back to you.
Well, to your surprise, me and Kim Sajon have never met Me Sajon in person. And we have known each other for over 10 years already. Like she was here before Samlo was even here, right? So a lot of years already. And how did that go? She is now one of the Sajon, and she have achieved to this level where she can like get so much help from DLT directly, right? What's the problem? Teen Ha, Teen Lei, I never saw them in person, and you can see how they learn already, right? They have been here for a while. I never saw them in person, and they also learn the same way. So why is it a problem? Let's say a newbie, Wing, right? Wing is here in the lineage for not very long, only came in this year. I never saw her in person, right? But you guys can see like how did she change from before to now and the relationship with me. It's really like up to you, do you want to get that relationship upgraded or not? Like she really just come to me and say, oh, can you just adopt me? I need your help. Like she is the one trying to get close, and actually she got it, right? Like it's so natural for her. And I have, like, before we actually taught online, we had a lot of years teaching locally, and we see the disciples here, like they are like real people coming to us every day, every week. Some people come every day, some come like a few times a week, and we have been like teaching like that for a long time. Let me tell you guys, they are not better than you guys. Yeah, like it just seems like, oh, you're always around the master, you must learn a lot. No, 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 that doesn't work that way. One of our most senior, or actually this is like my first disciple, he followed me like for over 10 years, and end up he is a betrayer, like he's a traitor. He teamed up with the bad guys, and then help the bad guys to break into our store and everything, and we have to kick him out. Like that is what happened. We gave him lots of direct care, lots of teachings every day around us. So what? Like when you are an asshole, you will be an asshole. And there's like so many people who like I see all the time, they don't learn faster, they don't learn better. So what you guys think? Oh, face to face will work better. No, it's not. Okay, I can tell you it's a proven fact because I tried already, and that is not going to make you better. So yeah, you don't need to think like, oh, it's so hard because we're on the internet. No, no, no. There's so many people here that is successful and they learn the same way. Okay, so don't think the wrong way. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Tier number 2, Delta November Golf, Chajan Gijang, and greeting everyone on the net. Yeah, to be the disciple, now I kind of realize it's not like you are just a student and a teacher like that. The relationship is very different. Student and teacher, they're just teaching, and then I don't care about you at all. Just get up from my class, and then I'm done. Like like a disciple and a sifu is it's like totally like a family, like a care, more deeper, more than that. So as before, like I joined at the beginning, I didn't know too, because it's all we come from a different background and before different understanding, and and then I'm quite like struggling, trying to bring the thing that I know, and actually there's all need to strip away. You need to be die first to be born again, right? Like you put your faith right now in here in Samlo, so you just be like a newborn, like a baby, forget what you know and accept the teaching and believe and have a faith in it. So I think in the long run, we can be able to do what we need to do. And that's very hard because sometimes we have a self ego, right? Like we think we know better. We have our own thing, our own mind. Forget about everything. You need to be born again. So yeah, I think this kind of hit me really hard, and to being stripped and giving up what I know. And hey, I need to be humble enough to accept and to believe. Yeah, back to you, Net Control. Team at number 2, Delta November Golf.
Okay, before I start, anyone want to check in? Anyone want to check in?
Team yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
Team yacht number 2, Golf Alpha Pop.
Okay, welcome in. Tier number 2, Golf Echo India. The mic is yours.
Hi everyone, Sijang. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to hear too much of the net so far, so I guess I'll just update a little bit. It's a beautiful sunny day here. It's not too terribly hot, or at least not from inside the house. I haven't been out too much. Doing the soul bearing to AC every day has been a cool addition to our regular rhythm in the mornings, and I'm eager to see where else that leads. Team yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
That is good. The soul burying, very important magic. It's kind of like if you want to be protected by something, you bury yourself in that something. So yeah, there's a house, okay, and you're being shot. People are trying to shoot you. You run into the house and bury yourself into the house, and now whatever is going to shoot you, it's like blocked by the house. Soul burying mindset is kind of like that. So when you bury yourself, why are you doing it? The intention is, well, I want to be protected. I want to be covered, right? So you put a piece of yourself in here. And so anything that is supposed to go to you, somehow there's something else around you that blocks it away. Tier number 2, Golf Alpha.
Kenya number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. Sichuan Gijang. Hello, everybody. I'm Annette. My first appointment canceled last minute, which, thankfully I can join the net for a little bit. Not so great is the fact that I'm taking a lift to get here every day in order to get here on time, and then this kind of stuff happens. So, oh well, whatever. We've been trying to incorporate. We've been trying to incorporate the whole process of the soul bearing, including lighting the candles and the incense at HQ, as well as doing the daily rite. We're still trying to get the daily rite. We read it the other day, today, just to kind of take the process a little bit slower so that we ingrain the tune. We just played the daily rite and read along with it. Having a lot of fun with the other stuff that Siajuan posted and ACM. I'm gonna hopefully have another video of the post heaven 7-star later, if not later, by tomorrow for sure. I'm just so those last few phrases I want to get a little bit smoother. The videos I've taken look like I'm having a little bit of a stroke mid action. But yeah, I was listening to the talk on the disciple and this is when I first got into the lineage, I didn't actually know what to expect. I want to say that the relationship that Siajuan has offered with the lineage is something that I only daydreamed about when I was younger, and then got kind of beat out of me by the Western mindset. Thinking just the kind of shit that people say, the mentality. Nobody wants to embody what they considered archaic principles and not necessarily recognize that there was value to it. So grateful for that. Although there is still definitely some, I want to say, getting used to things we should probably be updating a little bit more often. And just I guess trying to find the line between doing what makes me happy besides the stuff that I'm learning, and also staying happy with what I'm learning here. Kenya number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Yeah, the most important thing is not a disciple really learning fast, learning a lot, but more importantly is they're having a good time inside the lineage. That's what matters. So anyone who is feeling that they're not catching up, not fast enough, whatever, like that, you don't need to worry about it, right? Fast learner is not what will impress me. The disciples are feeling home, and they are actually liking the environment, enjoying the support and everything. That's more important. About the update, well, you can look at Lei, right? Lei is posting a lot of pictures these days. And if he don't no one will know what's going on, and how can you know their progress, their life, their stories, right? So because he have been posting a lot of pictures, you guys know about him, and the feeling of Lei in your heart is different. Just like your Sajon also show a lot of his stuff, right? So the more you show, the more we know about each other's. And that answers the other part where Kai was saying, oh, we're not living together, we're not seeing each other's. Yeah, that's why you have to update, right? Exactly. So we're on the internet relationship, then we need to post pictures and stuff like that. Like Bae went to Korea and she keeps sending me a lot of pictures and videos, and now I know about her trip, right? Exactly, just like that. So you guys just remember, yeah, we are on the internet, so that's why we need to make use of our technology, the camera and everything. The 7-star is a very important thing. Now think about it. If we're like locally at the same location, right? And let's say my altar is a swimming pool. Okay, it has a lot of water inside, right? Okay, so now there's this maybe a Bae Sajon formation. Okay, there's this formation that we did for Bae Sajon. I myself as a person, I go to the swimming pool and I want to like take some of the magic water, and then I put it into the formation, and now the formation is like more powerful. Okay, let's say that. So you see, you might think, oh, Sajon is the most powerful, right? He did it. We don't need to do it. It's the same altar anyway, right? No, 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 no. Look, Sajon has a powerful swimming pool, right? Lots of water. But he only have a bucket. So he go and pick up a bucket and splash it onto the formation. That's one bucket of water, right? If you guys are here, you take your bucket. Maybe your bucket is not very big, not like mine, but it's still like an other container. You go and scoop water, and then you put it onto the formation. You see how that works? Like every one of you are all using the same AC, the same altar power, right, as me. But because we all have our own buckets, so we go take, put, right? It becomes a lot of juice coming out of the AC being put on the magic together, right? So even like if I open the formation for Bae, I put my power in it, right? If you guys take the AC power and empower it, it's going to be like something on top of my work. It's still very beneficial. Like everyone, you have your bucket, you go take, like everyone have their contribution, and it's going to be a lot more than just me doing it alone. So now you know more about the concept, right? So 7-star, the pre-heaven 7-star is like you take your bucket, you go to scoop water out of the AC, and now you can have it. The post-heaven is when you put it outside, right? Pour it out. So there you go. Tier number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Just going back to what Sajon was saying about learning fast and making this not like a class, that we're all accessible and that we know more about each other through postings and listings and so on. I can tell all of you, I hated my name for like the first, I don't know, 3-4 months. It was like, ha! You didn't do it! It was, I literally hated my name for like a good 6 months. So if you can't take, getting, following, yeah, this is probably not going to be for you. Because you're going to have to be able to, get the teachings and understand it. And if you don't, then you're going to get it one way or the other. So you have to be able to do your own due diligence and be able to understand it to the best of your abilities. And even if you don't get it at the minute, you will get it eventually, and it will come to you. So don't give up. And if you think that it's too hard, or if it's coming at you and you think that, oh my goodness, I'm just getting singled out, I'm getting scolded, you feel like that, Just know that that is the other side trying to influence you to get out. That's literally the thing. That's the only thing. Because you wouldn't, you literally joined and you thought that you could get help. Now all of a sudden you feel like you can't get anything. How does that happen? Your mind, your E is affecting you and it's telling you other stuff. And if you continue to fight it, you'll get somewhere. But if you give in and you start letting them things get on you and you don't want to do anything, you get lazy, you start doing other stuff, it's going to catch up to you eventually. So, opinion number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Yeah, when Saturn don't care about a disciple, he will not even scold them. Why should I? Like that team folk today, I just kick him out. So no need to waste my chi. Okay, let's go. Tier number 4, Lima Echo India.
Team number 4, Lima Echo India. Yes, Sajan, that was something I was kind of wondering myself when Sajan was like, send troops to the altar, and a lot of people use the like Heartspell B and stuff like that. I was thinking inside my head, like, wait a minute, if the power came from the altar over there, the AC over there, and we're taking power from the AC to power, like, how does that work? That's like taking the power then and putting it back. So like, how does? But now I kind of I understand now. So it's kind of like yeah, like a bucket, and like each person has a bucket, so it's like each person have a certain amount of bucket, and it's still like empowerment. So because I just like you have your own bucket, and it's a lot larger than everybody else, and everybody else has their own bucket in different sizes, and even though we still taking from the AC and then using it to empower, it's still like an empowerment. Like I was like, wait a minute. Like I thought it was like you take the power from the AC and then you empower back to the AC. I was kind of confused on that. I was wondering about that like yesterday, or yeah. Like I was like, that's weird. But yeah, now it makes sense now. Tinyat number 4, Lima Echo India.
It's like I take your money and then give it back to you, the red packet. That is funny. Yeah, the altar is altar has like the troops and power, but the thing is we the human have to tick it out to use them for them to be useful. You know, it's like your computer. You need a human to use the computer to do stuff, right? It doesn't do stuff on its own. So the altar is the same. You need to actually tick it out and use them. So it's kind of like, you know, a farm, a tree, right? So if we are like working on the same farm or tree, and we are like picking berries, yeah, you all come to my backyard, and then we all like pick the berries out of our backyard and then combine it together and make jam. Like now we have a lot of jam, but if it's like only me doing it, then it will be like maybe we only have a little bit of berries at the end of the day, and it will be like 1 cup of jam, not many. Okay, so everyone come to our farm, pick our berries together, and then we cook it up and then make the jam and then give the jam to, you know, the formation. And the formation now has a lot of jam. Cool. The number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Team number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Well, Sajon, just to touch on the hitting the 7 stars. I went through the documents and the videos, and I understand the concept that the pre-7 is for channeling the energy down from the stars. The post-7 is to deploy the energy. And I'm using the word energy loosely because I know that's not a terminology that we like to use here, but I'm lacking the word right now. But yeah, so we get the energy.
Chung, the word you're looking for is called magic power. Okay, magic power. The MP magic power. Cantonese is called Fat Lick.
Thank you, Sergeant. So we take the fat leg, we get the fat leg, and we can deploy the fat leg into other objects. So once we deploy it into other objects, I'm guessing that becomes like a magical tool or something. Could the fat leg be considered like a form of a god, small or big, when we deploy it into a small object or a large object or any type of magical instrument? And the fat lick itself, that only affects our MP, doesn't affect our physical state of being, whether we're tired or anything like that. Just a little bit more detail on that would be helpful. Back to you, tenure at number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
You can see it like the chi of the god. Okay, so if your soul, your chi, right, is out, then what can you do? Like what's going to happen? Well, your positive chi is the chi that you used to move. So if the god don't have enough, it stop moving. It can't do stuff. It loses power, right? And then it cannot think, and then it cannot focus. Like that. So the fat like is like a kind of wealth, like the gold and silver that goes into the god. So it's not in the form of a god. Like it's not a living conscious being itself. Okay, a god is like it has consciousness, right? This one doesn't. It's like purely the chi. It's kind of like let's say there's this child is running, okay, running competition, right? You can add chi by giving the child some like cheers, like you can do it, go, 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 like when you go like that, you boost the chi, right? And suddenly they can run a little bit more. So that is how we human does it to a human. But to the god, you have to give them that kind of stuff that they need. So we take the fat lick, right? The magic power from the altar. It's like you're taking a kind of resources from the altar and deploy it to somewhere that needs it, then they will get more powerful. And yeah, just like we said before, the gold, silver, jade, right? Like that. Tier number 2, Kilo Alpha India.
Teammate number 2, Kilo Alpha India. Coming back to the idea of building more relationship with Saturn. I remember you said that you don't really encourage people going to DIY on the books that are online. Preferably if the disciple learn directly to you. That's also, I think it's also another way of a disciple can build up the more relationship with the master or a teacher or such on. That's what I believe. So it's sort of it creates more more relationship and an understanding, if I may. Teammate number 2, Kilo Alpha India, back to you.
Oh, your dog wants to join the net too. One thing I don't like about dog, they're so damn noisy compared to cats. The cat, like, they meow, but it's not like that crazy. Wow, the dog like, wow. Well, crazy shit. Yeah, DIY. Well, yeah, if you want to like do everything yourself, why are you here? Right? When you first become a disciple, you are telling me that I want to learn from you, like me, right? So I'm supposed to be the one giving you the teachings. But when the disciples start like DIY and try to like, guide themselves, then it's like, you don't want my stuff. You don't want me. That's actually very rude. You're pushing me away. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Yeah, number two, the Go. Yeah, Chairman. Uh, I think it's I kind of wondered yesterday teaching that you gave to us the about the three heavens, seven stars, and that one is we can download from the AC and also from the religious corp. But how about the post heaven, seven star? So, do you mind to refresh again for me, please? Back to you, net control. Affiliate number two, the number go.
Okay, pre-heaven 7-star. It's about downloading something from a source. So whatever the source is, if you open a portal to AC, then you download from here. If you just like do it in front of your altar, you download from your altar. Okay. Post heaven 7-star is getting something from inside yourself and pushing it out to something outside of yourself. So let's say you did any kind of magic. For example, you seal the door, or you tape up a fool, or you just wrote a protection fool. Anything, right? Anything that has a god inside. When you do a post heaven 7-star, you will then put the magic power from inside you onto that thing. So you're giving them a boost, magic boost, like that. Kind of like giving them some gold and silver, kind of like that. Tier number 2, Golf Echo India.
Yacht number 2, Golf Echo India. That is a really interesting clarification. If giving the magical boost that way is only kind of like giving gold and silver, does that mean that the qualities of what we're actually giving is more connected to the well, I guess I need to study more about this. When we hit the 7-star, are we pulling specific qualities from the 9-star, and that's what we're contributing? Yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
Well, the word 7-star is related to the action, meaning like the source is pushing out something out of itself to you. That's basically what it is. And what you're getting is the magic power. Magic power is like kind of like the chi of the god. Okay, so the god runs on these things, and you're getting it into yourself. You can store it. You can use it yourself. You can give it to others, right? Like you can do whatever you want to it. So the best way to describe is like you're taking money out of the thing that you're looking at, right? So when you take the money, you can use it for your own things. You can give it to other things that need it, right? Like that. The post heaven 7-star is like the action of it going, it's going out of you, the body. Okay. So if you can use like the gold and silver pages, which you can burn, why do you need this? Okay, very simple, because you'll run out of those things, right? Like, like it's like, yeah, I can write a fool, but what if I run out of full paper, right? So this is something you can do with the body, which can be done even without any of the MMs. Or if you run out of MMs, or maybe it's like a very surprise case. Maybe like, let's say one day, just like in the movie, you're like driving your car and suddenly you entered a portal, and then the portal took you to a very scary forest with no one around, and you're like, okay, let me get down and use my magic to seal up the car, and you want to like give it a super boost. Oh, there you go, you have the 7-star to do it, right? Like, yeah, where's the MM, right? The MM is at home. You're away from home now. What do you do? So yeah, so this is something that you can do with your body, and so that you don't have to always rely on the paper. But if you can, use the MM and burn and stuff like that, that would be great. It's easy. You can stock up. You can like pre-make the MM and use it when you want. So is a good thing, but this one is also really needed because sometimes you just cannot burn things like, oh, we went to this person's house, the haunted house, right? And we just tape up a fool. And now we need to like bring in the bucket and burn something. And they're not going to let you burn things, right? It's an apartment. What are you talking about? So you have to use your body, right? Then now you can do it with the body. Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. Okay, I think Gab is gone. One more call. Okay, moving on to tier number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. I really appreciate all the discussion today and the opportunity to help out any of the newbies that might be thinking about their new life here in the lineage. And I do appreciate all of you here. I will be signing off until the net tonight. So I'll probably be listening to Net B until then. So I wish everybody, give everybody 73 and a very good day. Thank you. Ticket number 4, HAA.
Okay, tier number 4, Lima Echo India.
Ticket number 4, Lima Echo India.
You got cut off?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Today I did watch the video of the 7-star. I think I learned this before, except there's a couple new movement. Like I know the Tam Julu, like what that and the clapping. Yeah. But yeah, I found like there's a couple new movement from last time, so it's a good review of like some of that, like the clapping stuff on the shoulder and stuff. Now I just gotta learn the second section. Like there's a couple new spells. I know the first half, but the second half I gotta look at that later tonight and the new movement. I kind of got confused my left and right, but I'll figure it out. Ticket number 4, Lima Echo India.
Yeah, remember you should have learned it before, but right now we have updated it, so it's different from the one before. Okay, so just like we update the spell, we updated this one. Yeah, so let's move on. Tier number 2,
Unit number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Just like Hasa just said, this was a very productive conversation on how we could help the newbies even more. And especially the 7 hit star. I just learned a new word in Chinese, the fat lick. So I'll definitely be using that a little bit more often. And I want to give everybody a SMB3. Have a great day. This is Ticket number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Yeah, fat lick. Such a powerful word. Ticket number 2, Kilo Alpha India.
Ticket number 2, Kilo Alpha India. I think that the best way is to see when the disciple are participating more, maybe on Zelo, and especially the new disciple that arrive. It's so encouraging to see them coming more to the net and Zelo. Yeah, I think that will encourage more. It's very, very much encouraging to see people participating and building more relationship with you, Sajon. And yeah, I think it builds up the spirit and the lineage, the unity of the lineage. So it's more encouraging to see such. So Ticket number 2, Kilo Alpha India, back to you. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Okay, TN number 2, Delta November Golf.
Ticket number 2, Delta November Golf. Yeah, John, about yesterday deep for the house. So if my house facing the west, the front door, how we do it? What I mean is because it's the south and the north, right? And so how we turn the pakwa around like to find all the door, the egg door, the one on the around the house. Back to you, net control. Number 2, Delta November Golf.
We'll talk more about that in the next net. No time, no time. TN number 2, Golf Echo India.
And yet number 2, Golf Echo India. It sounds like this has been a really juicy net again. I'm sorry I couldn't catch more of it. But I'll be around for net B. Hopefully we'll be talking a bit more about the hitting the 7-star, how we use that appropriately. Yeah, looking forward to talking to everyone there. Team Yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
Okay, it is now 2:04 p.m. 73 to all, and we'll see you on NetB or back online. This is TN number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo. It's clear.
Unit number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, clear.